As a lot of you guys already know, the PG2s just dropped on SNKRS. And I've actually gotten a lot of DMs from you guys, and you guys were sending me pictures of you winning on person 3 or on person 5 by using the multiple people jig, and this brought tears to my eyes. I was really happy, but there's a dark side. The majority of us unfortunately did not cop, and I got way more DMs, way more Snapchats of people saying they did not cop. And there was reasons that these people did not cop. One of the biggest reasons was that people were getting IP banned. Of course, there were many other errors, and we are going to be going over every single error, how to fix it, so this never happens again. Obviously, even if we had all these errors fixed and no one was having issues at all, it still would have been hard to cop these shoes. Look at resale right now. These were extremely limited, so don't be discouraged that you didn't cop. However, there were errors that needed fixing. And this, guys, we're gonna make it happen. We do not back off from a fight. We don't do that on this channel. Nike thinks they won. They think they won. They think they could stop us with a little IP ban? I don't think so. You know why? Because you're on the Keith.adam channel. More importantly, this is a community where we all help each other out. And I just so happened to figure out a way how to get past every single one of these errors, guys. This is why you never give up. You never ever give up, alright guys? So, let's get right into how to avoid every single one of these errors so we can actually take W's in the future, because obviously this month, February, there is tons of heat releasing on Nike, and you don't want to take an L. You really don't. So let's just hop right into it. The first issue was that people were getting IP banned, obviously. This was one of the biggest issues, and I myself got IP banned. Now, I said, if you want it to be safe, I said this in the live stream multiple times. I even made it a Kahoot question. We played a Kahoot during the live stream where I wanted to quiz you guys, make sure you guys knew what you were doing, and this was one of the questions. The question was, if you think you might get IP banned, what do you do? And the answer for this question was to create a hotspot. So this is why I got IP banned. So I created a hotspot on one computer, but I wanted to show you guys how I set up the multiple people jig using my screen recorder. So on my computer that I was live streaming on, I didn't use a hotspot, because obviously you can't live stream off of a hotspot. So it just so happened that I got IP banned on every single account that was on my computer that I was streaming on. This was only 4 accounts, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But on my other one, on my other computer, I had the hotspot set up. And guess what, guys? I didn't get IP banned on any of them, and I had way more accounts over there. So, let me show you how to set up a hotspot, because it's really, really simple. And first of all, before I even show you, let me show you proof. Let me show you actual proof that this works. So as you guys can see on the screen, this is one of my tabs that was banned, or one of my Chrome users, and my account that was banned. And obviously this is really unfortunate, because when you get IP banned, you can't go on any single device in your house. It doesn't matter what computer it is, you can't get on, and it really does suck. So as you can see, this message, it means you've been IP banned. So you're saying, what do we do? As you can see in the top right corner, I have my little hotspot on, so that means I'm on LTE, meaning that they cannot track my IP address. So as I refresh the page, now that I'm on my hotspot, you'll see that I could get in perfectly. I can navigate the site all I want, and I will not be IP banned ever. So if you set up a hotspot, you can have 50 accounts, you could have 100 accounts, you're still not gonna get banned. That's the beauty of it. But of course, if you don't want to set up a hotspot, you have more than, I'd say, 5 to 6 accounts. If you have any more than that, there's a high likelihood you will be IP banned, meaning that you're not going to be able to get on the site at all on your Wi-Fi. Now, I do believe that these are somewhat temporary. I don't know how long the IP bans last. So that's the way to solve it, setting up a hotspot. And the way you do this, go into your settings on your phone, set up the hotspot, and you could have it connected by USB, or you could do Bluetooth. If you do Bluetooth, I would advocate that you keep your phone charging, because otherwise it will drain your battery pretty heavily, and you don't want your phone dying in the middle of a drop. And then you go to your computer, go to your Wi-Fi or whatever, and one of your options should be your iPhone, whatever your iPhone's name is. Select that, put in the password that is provided on your iPhone. You could even make it public so there is no password. You just join onto that and you're all set. Your phone is going to be going off of LTE and your computer is going to be on that phone, meaning that they cannot track your IP address. It's bulletproof. It's genius. I told you guys, Nike cannot beat us. We're too good. We're too good on this channel. Come on. We all know that. Sure, we'll take L's, but when we take L's next time, it won't be because of this silly stuff. It'll be just based off of luck. And the way you get luckier is by creating more accounts. So if you want to win on sneakers, it's all about work ethic. It's all about going out, finding friends, getting their phone numbers, because that was one of the other issues. The other issue was that people were having to re-verify every single account, and I mentioned this like 100 times already. You absolutely need different phone numbers. If you don't use different phone numbers, you're going to have to keep re-verifying. You'll see that you're actually able to use the same phone number, but when you sign out and sign in, you have to re-verify. After a couple of tries, that phone number gets banned. Moving on, I wanted to talk about the next issue, and that issue was that no one was getting all the emails they were supposed to. This was a little concerning because if you remember, to make the accounts, we used the +1 tactic. And when you use the +1 or +2 or +3 tactic, you essentially just enter in your normal email. And at the end of the email, right before the @gmail or @yahoo.com, right before that you add a +1 or a +5 or +11, whatever. And it would essentially let you create a new account as if it was a new email address. And it was supposed to be like you would get all your emails sent to there. At least that's what happens for the majority of raffles. Unfortunately, though, I didn't get any emails saying I didn't get the shoe through this. You could still make accounts by doing this, but I know a lot of you guys actually, you want to have the comfort of knowing if you copped or if you took an L. So there's two ways you could find out if you did this. One is obviously to make authentic emails. Comes to drop, you will have to check every single one of those emails. Now the second way you could do it is a lot easier, and that's what I prefer. But obviously if you want to take the safest route possible, you can create new emails. That's completely fine. If you already set up 20 accounts or so, you're going to have to find 20 brand new phone numbers, which sucks. It absolutely sucks. But the way I like to do it is just going to check my PayPal, because I prefer using PayPal, or even calling up the number on the back of your credit card, just calling what your balance is, or checking your PayPal, seeing if your balance changed. If it did change, that means you copped. If it doesn't change, that means you didn't cop. It's simple as that. And the last issue I wanted to talk about is basically people just asking like, hey, can I keep the payment the same and can I keep the address the same? So first of all, let's start with the address. Address, you can keep 100% the same. That is completely fine because Nike knows that multiple people live in the same house, so it's fine. I know for a fact that keeping the address the same is completely fine, but the payment is a little different. I don't have any solid evidence that using the same PayPal or using the same credit card is okay. I don't know if they checked this for draws, so what I do know what happened is that they obviously let you sign up, they obviously let you add it as a payment method, and I was able to enter 14 draws, every single draw with the same payment method, but you know, just for safety, if you have 3 credit cards or 2 PayPals, make those 3 accounts or those 4 accounts with the different payment methods almost like backups. For the most part though, keep the payment the same, but if you have any other payment methods, make sure you use those as well, just in case. It's only a precaution, guys. So yeah, I guess I would like to say I did take 14 L's on this drop. Do not be discouraged if you did not cop. If you didn't cop the Yeezy 350 V2s, I mean, maybe you should be a little discouraged, because that's fair. There was a lot of stock, guys, and with the multiple people jig, I would say you're almost guaranteed a pair if you make enough Chrome users. Now, with this, it's a different story. If you didn't get these shoes, don't be discouraged at all. I was really, really sad at first. I went to StockX, and I saw the resale prices, and oh my goodness, guys, it's evident now that these shoes were just so limited. It's actually insane. So if you didn't cop, it's really just not your fault. Sure, you could have made 100 Nike accounts and you still probably could have took an L, and that would have sucked. Like I said, it's luck based still. You could use this multiple people jig, and if you are confused on the multiple people jig, check out this video right here. if you're really lost this whole video, you want to check out this video. This is where I explain the multiple people jig, how to set up multiple accounts, all that good stuff. So yeah, don't be disappointed if you took an L. No big deal, but I'm gonna conclude that part of the video. Just to finish it off, I'd like to just mention a couple of things. First of all, the Super Bowl Jordans, the Justin Timberlake Jordan 3s that look like white cements with just a swoosh, those are going to be releasing again. They will be releasing on the JT website, and of course, as we get closer to that release date, when we get updates, I'll make a full how to cop guide, how to get multiple entries into the raffle, all that good stuff. And that goes for any single other shoe that is going to be releasing this month, or this year, or this eternity. I'm always going to be keeping you guys 100% updated. I'm always trying my best to find loopholes in Nike and trying to find loopholes in Adidas, you know. I'm always trying to figure out, okay, do they track your IP address? Do they track your cookies? I'm always on top of this stuff, and I'm just trying my best, guys. Feel free to subscribe for all the information I'm putting out to you guys, because I really do want you guys to cop. When I see the comments saying, thank you, Keith, I copped because of the multiple people jig, it just makes my day. I cannot help myself from smiling. I'll have a straight face, and I'll read those comments, and I'll just smile. So I'm always trying to keep you guys updated. So with that, I'm out of here. Feel free to subscribe. Turn on notifications to stay updated. Feel free to leave a like. And with that, I am out of here. See you guys later.